Hi guys, this is Sani again. So I'm going to show you how to force attack to be capable of taking higher level tiles when you don't yet have full immunity for those tiles. Now, as you can see, those are level 5 plots, okay? I'm going to show you real fast my buildings. So you can see my immunity research facility 1 and 2. My first one's at level 3 and my second one is at level 2. Now, with this, if you click on a tile and you view, you can see what your current immunity is at. So my immunity is at 501. So with a level 5 plot, I suffer 3.18% total HP poison damage each turn. Now, you're asking yourself, what does that matter? Well, those actually die. So these troops die with every single turn you attack. And generally, you attack multiple turns per fight. I don't know if you've ever seen an actual fight. I'll get to that at some point. But yeah, it's painful. So basically you want it as low as possible, that percentage. Like I said, anything over 10% is way too much. 3% is not bad. So I'm going to be doing it real fast to reach all the way down to that level 5, which is down here, which is what I want. And that rock, perhaps. So I'll do one with you guys. So what I want to do, I want to occupy, right? So I want to be doing this. And I'm going to click occupy. And I'm going to force attack. Right now it's warning me that I'm going to suffer losses, which is fine because like I said, it's only 3%. All right, let's forget Wendell. Okay, so I'm gonna occupy that one. I'm gonna force attack, and you see I'm gonna pick an APC that I know can do it. Now, what you really want to look at when you're doing this is when you select your tile, you can see right here the guard power. So you see it's at 49,000. Basically, you want to be able to over double that. So you want to be sending over about 100K troops normally, or close to that. So since I have, a decent amount of tier 8 here and I have enhanced sharpshooters, I know that I need a little bit less. But if you don't have tier 8, best bet is if you have tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, try and almost double that. So right now I'm going to be sending about what I have here, which is about 60K. It's going to be more than enough because you see my APC power is at 1,000,000 too. So I know it's more than plenty. But yeah, basically what you would want is to always double that. So I'm guessing that even this APC down here, which is double that, would do fine with just the tier 1s. Let's try it. I'm gonna go here, and I'm more than double at this point. I'm 131K. You can do trial and errors because you want to put as little as possible, so it costs you as little as possible. So here we go. I'm gonna use that and see where that leads me. I don't know if my tier 1s are gonna be enough, but yeah, let's try it, and then we'll try it out afterwards with another APC and see if that works. All right, so let's walk it through. I gotta wait those 15 seconds. There we go. And then we'll see if it crashes or burns. See, it didn't take it. Right now, it's just going to walk back. So I know that it's not strong enough because it's just tier 1s, right? So what I want to be doing right now, I want to be going here and I'm going to be taking my tier 7s, which are still here, and I'm going to be using those. See, I'm at 580 and I know that's more than plenty. So I'm going to lower that a little bit so I take less losses. All right, so that should be more than enough. Actually, let's keep going down a little bit. Okay, so this should be more than enough. I'm gonna put about over 10K of each. All right, so let's go now. And that should do it. More than do it, actually. So let's just give that a go. And you see where I fought, it's telling me that I've got troops to heal. So I'm going to hit those and see all the troops that I have to heal here. It's going to take me about an hour. So I could speed those up with the regeneration serum. But you want to be keeping that regeneration serum for duels, because you're going to be short for troops if you don't keep those during duels. All right, so see, I took the tile, no problem. So like I said, at least double generally. It depends on the what tier you have for troops. Tier 1s, you probably have to max it out. I don't think that's very efficient once you pass level 5, really. Some people could argue that. I'm not entirely sure. But what works for me, I use my actual troops, and then I go and generally try to double. But as you scale, you'll see you'll start having to use higher and higher amounts, not necessarily of troops, but of quality troops. So in this case, my tier 7s obviously do the job, but eventually I'm going to need my tier 8s as we sky and raise up the level tiles we're doing. So around level maybe 11 or 12, you're going to start noticing that you have a harder and harder time of getting these tiles with your immunity level, because the actual zombies as well, and I forget about that, but you can review what the zombies are. So if you click on here, I don't know if you saw that, I'm going to click view, and I click right next to here where the 49,000 is, there's a little mark here. So you click on that and you can see what they are. So they are Territory Guardians level 5, and you can see how many of each there are in these lines. So that gives you an approximation of what you should be putting in. All right, so I hope that's clear, and you can definitely keep going at that. So like I said earlier, I want to be going down for that farm, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to occupy, force attack, and I'm going to keep taking that same APC and not actually replenish troops because it just did it on one shot, so I'm going to keep going at it like that. And always remember, keep healing your troops as you go, because otherwise you're going to have 1 day's worth of troops to heal, and that just takes forever and you're not going to be happy. So just keep using that. If at any given point you're unsure or have questions about poison, we're here for that. We can help you out. And you can see every time I take damage at the top, my power here goes down, which is normal because you're losing troops. And never forget, there's troops that you permanently die, and that's normal as well. So keep that in mind when you send out troops. Don't send full APCs, because if you send full APCs and you have poison damage, it's gonna poison a shit ton of troops. The idea is to send as little troops as possible to still take a tile without, taking too much damage, is what it comes down to. So it's math, just trial and error. I'd say that generally with double, with a good APC, with good heroes, you should be capable of taking it. So always look at that. Always look at your tiles. Always look at the guardian damage. And that should give you a fair basic idea of what it is. And you can always definitely start small and then, go up until you reach a point where you start taking the tile. That way you know exactly how many you need. Doing it backwards costs you more troops. So try not to do that. All right, that's it for now. Thanks. Bye.